Dear students, in today's lecture, we will be discussing about what is grievance and what are the forms of grievance and what is the procedure of grievance handling mechanism. So, when we talk about the meaning or definition of grievance is basically a kind of discontent, dissatisfaction with any aspect of the organization. Means any kind of discontent, any kind of dissatisfaction arise in the employee uh, related to the any of the aspect. It may be the wages, it may be the working condition, it may be the relationship between the supervisor and subordinate, anything can be the cause of grievance. The discontent can arise out of a real or an imaginary. Then this type of dissatisfaction, this type of discontent can be real one or an imaginary reason, can arise due to some any of the reason. Then this content may be voiced or unvoiced. Sometimes the people employee does not voice it, does not record it, does not tell it to the top management or to the grievance settlement machinery. Then this type or sometimes they raise their voice. Then it refers to the prescribed non-fulfillment of one's expectations leading to dissatisfaction with any aspect of it. Means like here what we call it as whatever the employee is expecting from the management, they are not receiving that. So this uh, lack, this mismatch of expectation and reality cause dissatisfaction and discontent among the employee. So this is what we call it as an grievance. Next, now to talk about the forms of grievances, we have fatal grievance, imaginary grievance, and disguised grievance. Fatal, factual grievance is basically which is really a problem, which really cause dissatisfaction, discontent. Say suppose there is a biased behavior shown by the manager uh, towards few of the employees. So such employees may get some kind of grievance or conflict may get arised. Then imaginary is the here the people employee who feels like there is discontent and dissatisfaction, but it was imaginary where there is no reason behind or no true reason behind the grievance. Then disguised is the people may not know about the reason of grievance, but there is some discontent and dissatisfaction among the employees. So this is the forms of grievances. Now, what are the causes of grievances? If we talk about the causes of grievances, we have economic causes like wages, salary. Then there is work environment, means proper work environment is not given. Supervision is means like the relationship between the supervisor and employee is not up to the mark, and there is conflict between the supervisor and subordinate. Then work group is basically when the employee are working in a team. Then team is the people is not supporting few of the people, then it will arise you can say grievances. Then miscellaneous, any other things like sometimes personal, sometimes professional things arise, then it causes miscellaneous reasons are there. Now, what are the effect of grievances? The effect of grievances I have categorized in three different parts, means like effect on production, effect on employees, and effect on employer. If we talk about the effect of grievance on production, then there is low quality, low quantity, increase in wastage, reduction in cost per unit, increase not reduction, increase in cost per unit. So these are the reason of effect on production. Now, when we talk about effect on employees, then frequently people employee get absent from their duties, and there may be labor turnover. Then there is reduction in commitment and punctuality, means like the people, the employee show low quality work, increase in accident of incidences of accident basically, and reduced employee morale. Now, when we talk about on the employees of now on effect on employer, then supervisor subordinate relationship get, so there is increased degree of supervision, means like supervision, the people or the supervisor need to be more attentive towards it, then increase in disciplinary causes and increase in unrest. Now, this is what we call it as a grievance handling procedure. This is the settlement machinery. Now, first is the aggrieved employee report to the departmental representatives, and the departmental representative have to, resolve the thing within a 48 hours. Now, if the employee does not get satisfied with the departmental representatives' decisions, then it comes to the head of the department, and within 3 days, he has to resolve the issue or generate the report. Now, if the people employee does not, satisfied with the decision given by the head of the department, then the aggrieved employee uh, report to the grievance committee, means that now the matter comes in the hand of the grievance committee, and the grievance committee have to give his or his decision within 7 days. Now, if the does not get satisfied with the grievance committees, then it comes to this chief executive. Then the chief executive need to give his her report within 7 days, and here, and here, if the employee also not gets satisfied, then there is a voluntary arbitration, means like the both the parties need to come together, and then we have to go for a conciliation, arbitration, and adjudication. So these are the three things which takes place at the last stage of grievance handling procedure. Hope the points are clear to you all.